Hello, amazing parents and caretakers, and welcome to the Pumped Up Parenting Podcast. I'm your family empowerment coach, Celia Kibler. I'm a mom of a blended family of 5 kids. I'm a grandma of 9 kids, an author, a teacher, a speaker, and a consultant with over 40 years of training and real-life parenting experience. I'm here to offer you practical, doable tips, strategies, and techniques that will pump up your parenting skills and create peace, love, and laughter throughout your family. In addition, I'll be interviewing some great humans that are on a mission to make your life a better, happier, and healthier life. So let's not waste any time and get started with the next episode of the Pumped Up Parenting Podcast. Thanks for listening. Well, now I would like to introduce my friend Ernalee Shannon. She is, when you look in the dictionary and you look up the word sparkle, there is Ernalee's face, because she just sparkles. It's like the best description I can think of somebody, and you'll see as you get to know her. Her smile is contagious. Her sparkle is radiant. And now let me tell you a little bit about Ernalee Shannon. Ernalee is a holistic health practitioner, ADHD Thrive Coach, and I am the queen of ADHD, and the host of the online ADHD Thrive Festival, coming May 20th to the 30th, 2025, soon, in another couple months, or month, whatever. She's an author and an international speaker with 38 years experience helping clients live their best, healthiest, happiest life. And she's going to talk about a wonderful way to end our first day of summit, unleashing your inner happy. Discover the neuroscience of creating and keeping happy. We love happiness. Experience the 30-second Happiness Kickstart, which will probably go along with, if you donate $1, you get the morning detox. You probably do them hand in hand.
For sure.
And power up you and your family's day. Ernalee, thank you for being here. It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such a delight and a blessing to be part of such auspicious and beautiful and giving event. So our world really needs it, especially now. And as a Canadian, I'm just so thrilled to be here. So,
well, I'm thrilled to be here too.
I got my sparkle.
Oh, yes, I do. Very nice. It's more sparkle. And we, blessed to have all these wonderful speakers from around the globe. It's really, it just goes to show you, we all need calm. We all need a whole lot more calm in our life. So take it away, my dear. Let's talk happy.
All right. I'm going to grab my notes here. And there we go. So, hello, beautiful hearts. I am so happy that you're here. And let's face it, happiness is a big deal, especially if you are a mom, a dad, or maybe a grandparent, and your child isn't happy. We all want happiness, right? For ourselves and our children, but often we have no clue where to find it, and even less of an idea of how to create it. How happy you are is a pretty good indicator also of how calm you feel. So being calm and being happy are like family. It's hard to be either one or the other without being both. To begin, let's just check in and see where your happiness level is right now, from 1 to 5. 5 being incredibly happy, everything's going great. And 1 being maybe your pet bird just flew out the window and your child used one of these permanent markers to do art on the wall. That's so not happy. So just right now, place your hand on your heart with me and just take in a deep breath. Let it go and assess how happy you feel right now. Got a number from 1 to 5? Great. Hold on to that number for me. Normally, I ask people to write it in the comments, but I'm just going to ask you to participate with me. I'm very kinesthetic. I know a lot of our kinesthetic learners will really be antsy with sitting for, almost 30 minutes. So just as I ask you to do things, please participate with me, and we're going to have some fun, all right? Now, the interesting thing about being happy is just when you think you have it, a grip on it, you got it, you don't. It's a lot like sunshine. It comes and it goes. And if you've ever wondered why your child or perhaps you just aren't happy, or worse yet, why either they or you are focused on what isn't going right in your life instead of what is, you are in the right place right now. Welcome to Unleash Your Inner Happy, a talk that is designed with your child's and your brain in mind. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 happiness secrets. 1, how to make the most of your child's and your own happiness potential. And 2, how to shift your child's mind and yours from being problem-centered to being happiness-focused. And 3, the 30-second Happiness Kickstart, which I created for parents just like you. And if you don't happen to have a child in your life, you can always apply what I'm saying here to that inner child within you that perhaps needs a little love and TLC right now. So I'm also going to give you a couple of startling statistics about 2 things that your child is probably doing that can seriously impact their brain and interfere with their ability to be both calm and be happy. Sound good? All right. So you've already had the introduction to who I am. One thing I'd like to say is that the ADHD Thrive Festival, which is coming up, it actually helps kids and adults holistically claim their neuro brilliance, because that really is what that is all about. Yes, there's challenges, but there's also great gifts that come with that too. So we're going to have fun in May, and I hope you can join us then. So what I really do is I help my clients shift their brain and body from what isn't working to what needs to be working better through targeted nutrition, supplementation, and how, of course, we think and really what we say, because our body and our mind is listening 100%. So you may have guessed it, I'm a little bit of a brain geek here, so hang with me. We're going to have some fun. So my personal superpower is helping frazzled parents reduce their child's meltdowns, their impulsivity, and soothe their overloaded nervous systems, which then, of course, creates better behavior, more calm at home, better focus at home and in school. And I have a wonderful, happy, calm life. But it always wasn't always that way. And if any of you can relate, just say, heck yeah. If you really know what I'm talking about, heck yeah. Now I can't hear you. I can't hear Celia, but I imagine she's saying it right now too.
Heck yeah. Heck
Yeah, there
yeah.
you go. All right. So holy smuckadoodle. I totally understand what it's like to want to be happy. As a child, happiness always seemed to be somewhere I wasn't. At home and in school, I was in trouble a lot, so I wasn't very happy. But then again, neither were my parents, my teachers, or my classmates, right? Being around me. And for me, sitting still was absolute torture. In class, I was bored out of my mind, unable to focus, and in too many fights on the playground really to count. And after school detentions were pretty much my only extracurricular activity, right? That's all I had time for. Yeah, I was that kid. Turns out I was also very sick as a child, and I grew up in and out of a big city hospital far from home, watching other kids like me struggle to survive. And it wasn't a very happy place. I wanted to be healthy because that meant I wouldn't have to come back to the hospital. But the other thing I really desperately wanted was to be happy, and I wasn't. I saw people who were happy. I saw other kids who were happy. They smiled, they laughed, they had fun. I wanted that. As a kid, I had a lot of nightmares. And I had this one reoccurring one that just showed up all the time, over and over again. That happiness lived in a big, beautiful house with lots of windows. And once in a while in this dream, a happiness window would open and happiness would spill out in a symphony of light and color and sound and music. And I'd run for it, given it everything. But just before I reached it, that happiness window always slammed shut. And I'd bang on the window saying, wait, wait, open up, let me in. But the people inside never did. It was like I was invisible and they couldn't see me. And I was left standing out there in the dark, crying, staring in at everything bright and beautiful that my heart wanted. As a young adult, I was still very ill from all those years of toxic drugs. I mean, just imagine 7 straight years of always being on antibiotics, never off them, just a different kind of antibiotic as they created it. Nowadays, they would never do that to anybody, especially a child. But, they were doing the best with the knowledge they had back then. But what I was left with was a lot of remnants of that toxic pharmaceutical drugs that I had had as a child. And eventually, as a young adult, I was so desperate to get healthy that I decided if I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to have to do it myself, right? So I trained to become a holistic health practitioner because I wanted a real life that was about more than just daily suffering and just waiting to finally go to bed and fall into bed to be able to sleep and escape the pain that I was in, the emotional pain, the physical pain, the mental pain. I had a whole bunch of pain going on. And when I became a practitioner, that is really when everything transformed. I did. I did get healthy. And my brain got healthy as well as my body, which surprised me. I didn't expect that. And I got happy. Now, for the last 38 plus years of helping children and adults get well and become calmer and happier, I've learned some incredible brain boosting skills that I'm delighted to share with you today. Are you ready? Okay, let's dive in. Here's happiness secret number 1. Understand the brain's happiness potential. This is the neuroscience of how the brain, your child's brain, if you have a child, your brain, because I know you have one, and I think how it functions, and I think it is fantabulously exciting. So, your child's brain and yours works just like a computer. And inside it is a remarkable function called the reticular activating system, or the RAS, R-A-S, RAS for short. And the RAS is like the seek and find function on your computer. Whatever it focuses on, it will find more of. When the RAS is set for positivity, it will seek out and find things that are positive and uplifting in life. But when the RAS is set for negativity, through maybe bad experiences, illness, repetitive negative thoughts, that's all you and your child will see, hear, feel, and believe about yourself and your life. So, does your child say things like, no one wants to play with me? School is so boring. My teacher hates me. Some days it can seem like your child is stuck in an endless poor me feedback loop. And guess what? They are. Despite great things in their life, sometimes all they can see is that their glass of life is half full. What they really need help seeing is that their glass of life, half empty, and what they need help seeing is that their glass of life is actually half full. So whatever your child sees, hears, feels, experiences, and believes is whatever their reticular activating system of their brain is focused on. Set it for happiness, that's what they're going to find. If it's been set for being sad, disappointed, angry, feeling maybe left out or ignored or forgotten, yep, they're going to find that too. their RAS is going to seek out and find more of the same. Now, if you want your child and yourself to be happy, but despite maybe your best efforts, you're just not, you need a brain happiness upgrade. Yes, it's possible. I do it for myself and my clients all the time. Ready to find out how to reset your child's and your reticular activating system? If you're ready, just say ready in the comment and out loud instead of in the comments. Just say ready out loud and then repeat aloud after me. Why am I so happy? Now, if you're wondering, that's it? Why is asking a question so important? Here's the scoop. When you ask a positive question, it's a way to transform your life more quickly, easily, and effectively. Because when you say what you want, what you need, or what you seek as a question, your mind immediately springs into action looking for ways to find more of the same thing. Your RAS goes to work. It's like when you've never noticed red cars in your town until you buy one, right? And suddenly they're everywhere. This is because the reticular activating system of the brain has been reset with a new focus. And this is why social media platforms like Facebook are so engaging and highly addictive. They function just like your RAS does, right? Giving your brain more of what it's focusing on. Now, of course, with screen use, you also get a boost of dopamine over and over and over again, and your brain is hooked. This is a massive problem, especially for kids, because, this is what addictions are made of, right? So let's take a quick look at what I call the global screen dilemma. And I know if you're a parent, sometimes all you want, is a few precious moments of calm and peace in your life, right? I get it. But that powerful combination of visual and auditory stimulation gives your child an immediate dopamine boost and teaches their brain to want and seek more and more. And you know how hard it is to get your child to shut off a screen, even how hard it is to get yourself maybe to put your cell phone away when you've been scrolling. But when you ask your child to do it, they usually, respond with a lot of complaining and whining. Because once that instant dopamine train has pulled out of the station, your child's brain and nervous system just doesn't know what to do. And often a meltdown soon follows. Now, you may be thinking, but there's no real harm, right, in letting my child use a screen, right? I mean, what's the problem? Well, listen to this, and then you decide. In a 2019 MRI study conducted at the Cincinnati Children's Hospital in the United States, it was discovered that children that are ages 3 to 5 years old who had more than only 1 hour of screen use per day usually showed shockingly lower levels of white brain matter development. Now, these are the key areas of the brain that govern language, literacy, cognitive skill development. And here's a couple of equally alarming facts. Excessive TV time is linked to poor attention span, poor brain focus, poor eating habits, and increased behavior issues. And excess screen time, so iPhones, laptops, that sort of thing, is linked to speech delays, sleep issues, impaired executive function, and poor parent-child communication. Put all those symptoms together, and what do we have? Now, if you've already guessed what I'm going to say, you're from the future. We have the exact same challenging symptoms of ADHD. And if you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's crazy, but what am I going to do if I can't have a little peace and calm while my child is watching a show on my phone? Relax, I've got you. I'm going to show you how to retrain your child's and your own reticular activating system of your brain. It's like having a positive brain boost in your back pocket for whenever you need it. Sound good? So you can retrain your reticular activating system by saying a positive sentence over and over. That's what affirmations are all about, right? But honestly, in my opinion, I think that's the donkey cart version of getting to where you want your brain to go. And if you're like me and you want results fast and you want them now, then framing it as a question is the jet plane version. Here's how it works. Asking your child or yourself a positive question allows that message to fly under the radar of the conscious mind to impact the subconscious and the reticular activating system of the brain in a powerful way. I call these power questions, and they are important. It's the simplest and quickest way to work with your child's or your own reticular activating system. Are you ready for my 30-second happiness kickstart? If you are, say ready. All right, here we go. Each morning, ask yourself one or all three of these power questions. Now, I do all three because I want to cover all my happiness bases, right? Say these out loud with me. You have to say them out loud. So I'm going to say them and then you can repeat them after me. How is it possible for me to be this happy? Why do simple things in life make me so happy? And why does helping others bring me such great happiness? Ask yourself these power questions, even if you don't believe a word of what you're saying, it doesn't matter. Let your mind go to work and your RAS go to work, finding the ways and the reasons that you are happy. One good question is all it takes. I mean, how tiptoe through the wildflowers awesome is that? And here's happiness secret number 2. Shift the mind from what isn't working to what is. This is what I call happiness boosting. Shift your child's in your mind and thinking from where it may be stuck to where you need and choose it to be. And here are 3 power questions to say to your child. These are important to use if you have a child who has ADHD. But honestly, every child and every one of us wants to nurture our inner child as big kids, we can benefit from hearing these 2. So these target the areas of your child's life that they probably need a little boosting in, need some improvement. Self-confidence, self-esteem, and belief in themselves. So sprinkle these throughout your morning. Ask 1, how did you get so smart? 2, why are you so kind and helpful? 3, why are you such a great listener? And here's a bonus power question for you. Why are you so calm and relaxed? Holy moly, power questions like these would have been a childhood game changer for me because I wasn't any of these things. My parents asked me questions like, and they meant well, right? They just didn't understand me or what to do for me to make things better in my life. They asked me questions like, why can't you sit still? Are you listening to me? What's wrong with you? And of course, they were asking the wrong person because I had no clue. So use these 3 power questions in the booster with your child to help them change how they feel about themselves, but also to change how they show up in the world. And if you learn to harness the power of the mind, you and your child will both have mind power and a calmer, happier life. And if you think that is awesome sauce, yell, wow, with me, because I think it's pretty great. And here's happiness secret number 3. To support the inner changes you're making, take action. Here's a great way to do it. Create a happiness list for you and your child. Here's what you do. 1, grab whatever you're going to write in, and at the end of your child's day, ask them, what made you happy today? And write these things down. And you can add a few of your own in there too. And 2, the next morning, review the happiness list over breakfast and say out loud, why is today going to be even better and happier than yesterday? See that? I threw a power question in there. Reviewing your child's and your own previous happiness moments gives the reticular activating system an immediate lift, and it gives a dopamine boost to your brain. And natural brain chemical boosting is a powerful tool to help you and your child become happier. And 3, believe that moments of happiness, will find you and your child, because they will. You will become a happiness magnet. And 4, encourage your child, and do this yourself, to become a happiness detective. I hope that you have enjoyed these powerful secrets to unleash your child's and your own inner happy. Hunting happiness obviously isn't the only type of inner detective work I do as a practitioner. I help ADHD clients nourish their brains and bodies with what they eat, they drink, and they think, so they can have greater calm, more happiness, improved behavior, increased focus, and better decision-making skills. Holy happy doodle, I needed this when I was a kid, right? So
And
if
a
you
lot
have
of adults need it now.
oh, yes, the whole world needs it right now.
Yes,
So
really.
if you got water there, just have a sip,
I have water.
because hydrating of your brain is really, really important. It's pretty hard to be happy if you don't have a hydrated brain. So
Absolutely.
yes, just imagine when your sweet child steps off the I hate school, no one likes me, not so happy emotional merry-go-round, and starts making friends more easily and actually enjoys learning, or when they rush home to tell, all excited to tell you how their awesome day went and what their teacher taught them and how cool their teacher is. And won't it be wonderful when those crazy meltdowns your child has just kind of fade away and you're left with a deeper, more loving connection with your sweet child than ever before?
Like
It's
nothing else.
possible. Pardon me?
It's like nothing else.
Exactly. And yes, it's possible. Some people will go, is that even possible? And I'm here to say, yes, it is.
Me too.
This is why I do this work. It's like magic, right? With families. And if you like any of the sound of this, write me in the comments, or in this case, we're not writing in the comments. So just say me.
Me.
To help you achieve this, I have created a free gift for you that I'm pretty sure is going to make you happy. It's my ADHD Get Happy Guide. Now, if the child in your life doesn't have ADHD, or if you don't have ADHD, if you don't have kids, that's okay. This guide will still provide you with remarkable skills to support you and your reticular activating system of getting it working the way you want it to get it working. And if you do have a precious kiddo in your life, you are rolling in 4-leaf clovers today, because the guide includes my version of the 30-second Happiness Kickstart that I specifically designed for busy parents like you to help make your life easier and more meaningful. Plus, within the guide, I've created new inspiring power questions, other than the ones we've done here today, to help you and your child start and finish your day off happy. It's like sprinkling happy dust on your lives, right? So to grab your free copy, just write the word mine in the comments and I'll get it to you. Retraining the reticular activating of the system is such a simple yet powerful life-changing way to boost your child's and your own happiness levels and your ability to be calmer. In my 38 plus years as a practitioner, I have never seen anything that works this fast to change mindset. And if you really want to be happy, you have to have the happiness mindset, right? So, in fact, I bet donuts to daisies right now that you feel happier just in the short time that we've been together. So, why don't we check? Please place your hand on your heart, taking a deep breath again. Let it go. And let's reassess how happy you feel right now from 1 to 5, 5 being absolutely over the moon happy. And if your happiness number is higher than it was, yay, great job. Now, don't forget to drop the word mine in the comments because then I can get you the free ADHD happy guide. So mine, M-I-N-E, equals love and support for you and your sweet child or your inner child, your sweet, precious inner child.
Right.
Okay, so if you are a parent or somebody who just really cares about this world and cares about the children of this world and this world that they're going to inherit, lean in with me because I want you to hear this and I want you to breathe this in case no one's told you today. Because I know being a mom, a dad, a grandparent, or someone just who really just cares about the planet and kids can often be a tiring and thankless job. And I want you to know that what you're doing to help raise consciousness, how to help lift humanity from where we are to where we need to be and raise a healthy, happy, kind, and happy, calm child, as well as increase your own level of calm, is a great gift for you, your family, community, and your world. Way to go. You've got this. Together, let's help ourselves and our children shine bright and be happy. And remember, I believe in you.
Thank you, Ernalee.
You are so
So
welcome.
inspiring. And I know people are feeling happier because now your brain is now thinking happy. And whenever you start thinking a certain way, your brain will help you prove that true. So you are
Yes.
happy. We are happy. We are really happy. You have blessed us with your time and your wisdom. And I'm so grateful for you being here. Thank you so much. Make sure you put mine in the comments wherever you're watching from. And before we go, because Ernalee, you're our last speaker for the day. We've made it through our first day of the Day of Calm Summit. We start again tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. We have a great lineup. We're going to be talking about um, parenting again, difference between chaos and calm, creating time wealth. It's really a thing, time wealth. You know how you always say you don't have enough time? Well, you're going to learn how to switch that around. Decoding toddler tantrums, calm adults, resilient kids,
Mhm.
and more help with your parenting and keeping your calm as a mom or dad. Before we go into donate now, well, you can read the donate now. I want to do a little thing. I told you guys I'm a laughter yoga leader, and made up laughter is just as good to your brain as real laughter. So I want you to do a laughter thing with me. And Ernalee, you can do it with me.
Sure.
I want you to put your hands up like this.
Yeah.
And I want you to go ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
I'll have to, I keep whacking my microphone. He, he.
He.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
He.
He.
Okay, now we're going to do this faster and faster and faster and faster until you can't do this
Oh
anymore.
my gosh, I
And
didn't know
it's
I have to take a
exhausting.
test.
But are you ready? And this is a really fun thing to do with your kids. If you need to distract them or do something, just start laughing. Here
Okay.
we go.
Okay.
Ha,
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 ha.
ha.
He. Wait, we're doing it
He.
together. Ha,
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 ha.
ha.
He.
He.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha,
He.
he.
Ha,
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 ha.
ha.
He.
He.
Okay, let's speed it up. Ha,
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 ha.
ha.
He. Ha, Ha ha ha.
Ha.
He he
He,
he.
he.
Ha ha ha. He he he. Ha ha ha. He he he. Ha ha ha. He he. Ha ha. He he. Ha ha. He ha ha. He ha ha. It's exhausting, right? Right. So now I got a little exercise, a little laughter, a little dopamine, a little joy, a little happiness.
Yes, for sure. Yay.
And
Good
you can do that to take a break during the day. You can do that with your kids. You want to break them from like you're all like, kind of moping around.
Yeah.
Start laughing. Remember, fake laughter just as good to your brain as real. And eventually you start laughing anyway. So plus laughter is very good exercise, guys. Exercises your facial muscles, your lungs, 6-pack abs, laugh more. It's really good exercise.
In our family, my girls and I used to have something, we each had one. It was called our silly laugh. And my middle daughter had one that was a cross between Woody Woodpecker and a jackhammer. It was really something. It would pretty much stop traffic, right? And every once in a while when things got tense, that's why I really loved what you were doing, I would yell, silly laugh! And we'd all just dissolve into this silly laugh.
So good. So good. That's another fun game. Silly laugh. Play the silly laugh game and everybody can just start laughing. Super fun thing. And great at lifting your mood. And as we've discussed before, when we're laughing, no one's killing each other. We're happy. There's no stress. That's what Alan Alda said that. That's his quote. when everybody's laughing, no one's killing each other. He's got a point.
Yeah, he's got a point. He sure does.
So laugh more, enjoy more. Okay, guys, so we're winding down. Final ask, if you're here and you're now and you've really enjoyed the first day, please share this summit out. We need to calm this world and we need to get more people on board calming it. They can register for the summit at dayofcalm.org. You can register, you can donate, you can find out more about all the things we do year round and support us. We love to have you. If you have a school that you want to bring our parenting programs to, enter in the little thing. I'd like to bring more parenting programs into the school. We are here for you to do what we need to do to get everybody more intentional about their parenting, taking personal responsibility for their behavior, and bringing the world to a calmer place and more understanding of each other, less judgment, less criticism, less ridicule. Let's do this. This world needs it a lot.
More
a
love.
Lot. We're in a lot time. We're in a big a lot time. We need to have a little, but right now, share it out, please. And I'm grateful for every donation you can give, as are the kids in our school in Uganda. I know, it's far away. But you don't know, like Ali said, you don't know who you're helping over there. You don't know what child's going to be the next brilliant surgeon or resolve another disease or something we have to deal with, on a regular basis, and they may have the solution. You never know who you're giving the gift of thriving to. So, thank you, Ernalee. Thank you for listening to the Pumped Up Parenting Podcast. If this episode was helpful to you, please share it with a friend and leave us a review that will help others. Wonder why kids don't come with a manual? Well, wonder no more, because I wrote you one, and it's just won a wonderful Mom's Choice Award. Go to celiasbooks.com and buy your copy of Raising Happy Toddlers, as well as my children's books. I appreciate you being part of my mission to help 10 million parents stop yelling at their kids. Please be intentional and hug on those kids of yours. See you at the next episode.